Hi, I'm Lynn Harris. I'm the Communications Director for Breakthrough. Breakthrough seeks to make violence against women and girls unacceptable. We try to reach people where they are, get them to look around and think, what can I do to affect this giant global problem? We figure out how to find them on Facebook, how to find them in their villages, how to find them with multimedia tools that they relate to that make sense in their own culture, that they can use and say, hey, you know what? I'm actually gonna make it so that my sisters aren't the only ones who do chores. I'm gonna make it so that everything in my workplace is fair for women and men. I'm gonna make sure that my friends don't say stupid stuff about women, because I get how that connects to the big picture. Little by little, all those people and their new ways of thinking and new ways of acting will add up to create a global tipping point to where violence against women is no longer ignored, but where people just say, hey, that is not okay. Breakthrough has a program on the ground in various places in India called the Rights Advocates Program. We have street theater teams and video vans and all sorts of ways of engaging them. And once young people join us through meeting us that way, we're able to support them in doing the kind of outreach and advocacy projects that they want to do. So we're able to train them and give them the tools to be leaders for human rights in their own worlds. We're trying to reach the people who are not already on all the mailing lists of all the human rights organizations. We're trying to reach people where they are. So if we can reach them in those spaces, we can help change hearts and minds that didn't know they wanted to be changed. Human rights start with you. Human rights start where you are. Human rights start in your house. Human rights start with humans. So when we're able to let people drive their own change, that's what makes the biggest difference. We're in the business of culture change. We do that through individuals and communities, and we also do that by challenging and changing the norms that we see in mainstream media. For example, in India, we work with soap operas to get storylines that challenge people to think about how they can make challenges to norms around violence against women in their own lives. In the US, we've worked with members of the cast of Lost and Alias and 24 to do video games that get people thinking about human rights. And we also work with Sir Patrick Stewart. And we find that when Sir Patrick Stewart talks, everybody listens. We get so many stories from people in the US and around the world, especially men, saying, you know what, I grew up in a violent home too, and I'm going to break that cycle. Violence against women and girls is not only the most widespread human rights violation, it's also the most tolerated. That's what needs to change. That's what you can change. Join the Breakthrough generation and build a world where all of us are safe and all of us can thrive. Thank you.